This is Ira Gerwitz along with Dale Teterick to bring you today's soccer match from St. Louis Park High School Stadium. It's the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars visiting to the St. Louis Park Orioles home field. This is a nice fall night for soccer. Finally cooled down after a long stretch of summer weather. Oh, something just
The door just slammed shut here, so now we're tight in here. So,
go
um,
ahead with lineups.
well, the game's already started here. We're 38 seconds in, but let me give you the starting lineups for the Bloomington Jefferson High School Jaguars. In goal is number 18, Jenna Clements. Number 2, Katie Gallagher. Number 3, Jasmine Rosiger. Number 4, Jasmine Jackson. Number 6, Sophia Jameson. Number 7, Sarah Koverst. Number 9, Cozy Burkholz. Number 10, Amy Diedrich. Number 15, Lucy Bianchi. Number 20, Emily Dom. Number 22, Sophia Erickson. Head coach, Steve Wolo. And now for your St. Louis Park High School Orioles. Starting in goal, number 1, Olivia Massey. Number 2, Anna Jennison. Number 4, Olivia McClinton. Number 9, Alex Balfour. Number 10, Elizabeth Kent. Number 15, Annika Vignes. Number 16, Rachel Young. Number 19, Rosa Sigrid Nudante. Number 23, Rafferty Kugler. Number 29, Malika Bigrandavi. Number 45, Devin Raynor. And now we're on, about 2 minutes into the game.
And it's senior night here at St. Louis Park Stadium, at least for the girls' game. And there's a few names, I believe, added to the roster tonight that aren't normally on there, at least as starters. And we'll see how things go here. The Orioles coming off a 1-0 victory last night. And I know Jefferson has been on a pretty hot streak lately.
This definitely should be a good game. Yeah, I've got, I think, I don't know, at the beginning there was some technical difficulties, so I don't know if the initial records were shown, but from looking at the Minnesota State High School League page, St. Louis Park girls soccer is 7-2-1. And the Bloomington Jefferson girls shows that they're 6-4-0. I thought there might have been I think there's a tie. It's not showing
Yeah,
up.
I spoke with the
Six,
coach
four,
last
and one.
night as he was here watching the Park girls play last evening, and he said that they had one tie, and I know 2 of their losses came in shootouts. So they've had a strong season, really. 2 straightaway losses, 2 shootout losses.
So are these teams connected anyway? And is this totally non-conference, non-section, or?
I believe Jefferson is, I can't recall. I know section-wise, I know they're not in the 6AA section. Um, this year, Kennedy moved into the 6AA.
Okay, from the Minnesota State High School League page, it looks like they're section 2AA. So this is a game for record?
Well, it's, again, I'm not sure if it's conference, but
Oh, maybe it is a conference. Look, okay, I see. I'm
yeah, with
kind
all
of
the
looking more in
changes,
their
I can't keep
standings.
track of them. Yep, you're right.
So
They
it
are
looks like
conference.
Bloomington Jefferson, if these conference standings are correct, are 3-0, and St. Louis Park is 3-1. So this would be for first place in the conference.
They haven't been able to keep up on all the changes.
Looks like St. Louis Park's already got a substitution ready to come in.
I
But
guess it'll be for one of the seniors that got the opportunity to start here on senior night.
well, so far it's been a little back and forth, and here comes a substitution. Number 11, Ava Bishop, was just announced coming into the game.
I didn't catch the number.
Number 15 went out, Annika Vignes. Or no, that was at an angle 45.
That's what I thought. Yep.
Devin Raynor. Yeah, it didn't look like it, but for the just reading that number at an angle there.
There's a race. Oriole defense getting back.
Up, and it's out of bounds.
Balfour, I believe, did a nice job there, clearing it out of danger.
Throw in by number 3, Jasmine Ruzigar. Kind of dangerous in the box there, kicking it out, coming out of bounds again.
It's going to be sad to see that some of these seniors played a big part in the Orioles' success over the last few years. And I go down the line. This year in particular, Olivia Massey stepping into the goalkeeper spot. She's done a really nice job. Alex Balfour. Can I say enough about her? I've been raving about her for the last 2 years prior to this. Just a superb defenseman, quick, strong, and smart. Other ones are number 12, Monica Vignes, who's been with the program at varsity for the last couple of years, and Rosa Sigrana Ardati. Sorry about that. I'm having trouble saying that. This is her first year playing here, so I can't really comment much about her past on the Orioles squad. But Rafferty Kugler and Malika Vigarandavi, also big parts in the varsity the last few years.
Very much so. As we've been up here watching them and following along, it's been great to see a group year after year, and then it's good to hear where they're going in their futures.
And we had a foul called.
Yep, the whistle was called. The ball about the football 31-yard line, so 45 yards out. Pass it over to Bigrandavi, push it across.
Ignis has it taken away.
She was kind of surrounded there.
And there's Balfour again.
And lays it up.
That ball could have skipped through, but got partially blocked.
Okay, Kugler going around, putting it across.
There's a
Top
chance.
Of the box.
Oh, didn't get much on that one.
That was Rachel Young taking the shot that the center defender blocked right in front of the goal. Looks like right now St. Louis Park's connecting passes, moving things along. Some good connections until that shot was blocked and then came back out. But
I know, talking to Coach Fulo last night, he was saying that St. Louis Park was susceptible on the weak side as they would come on as the teams were coming on a counterattack. So that was something he was going to try to work with his offense this evening.
okay. We'll have to watch for that and see how effective that is.
Number 5, Peyton Bruce Creeks, and 20, Don. Now in the game for Bloomington Jefferson, and number 21, Lola Ruff, is now in the game for St. Louis Park.
Okay, so just announced substitution. St. Louis Park, Lola Ruff, number 21. And for Bloomington Jefferson, number 20, Emily Dom. Number 5, Peyton Grosskreutz. There's a shot. Goes wide.
Played out wide and down the line. Kugler has it.
moving up, back to Kugler.
Grandavi.
Back out to Kugler.
Grandavi making a run diagonal towards the line, but Kugler cut it back and tried to play it deep in the middle.
I think Kent was part of that header there. Jennison running it down, goes out of bounds. Jefferson throw, it looks like number 9, Cozy Burkholz taking the throw. Getting it into the box area. And the goalie's got it. Looks like she's going to throw it outside to Kugler. Some kind of nice long throw. Kugler's kind of in and then gets it back. Davi in the middle. A nice pull back. A little rough with it.
Nice fake. I thought she'd land on it.
Jennison gets it to the outside. Down the side, Jefferson kicks out. St. Louis Park's throw in Jefferson territory. Okay, Bigger and Davi pushing through. Whistle blown.
Foul called against Jefferson.
Yeah, Bigger and Davi taking the kick. So across to Alex Balfour. Down the side to Kugler. Trying to cross.
Oh, hit football crossbar.
Hit football crossbar.
Number 2,
Didn't even get the 3 points, as you would say.
No,
for the Jaguars.
came back instead.
So just announced number 2, Katie Gallagher, in for the Jaguars. Goal kick out, a couple of headers there. Kugler trying to put it across again.
Let's follow up on it, just over the top and wide.
And the goal kick just kind of pushes it out to the edge there, but Kugler's right on her. Keep it in, kept it in. Try to cross it again, keep it in. Great job putting another cross. She's had about 3 or 4 good crosses now.
And throw in for the Orioles. It's headed in by Kent.
Oh, a shot. Wide. Well, it is a nice night. Last time we were here, had the sun blasting us in the eyes. And
Yep. It was a little chilly with the wind too, although
Yeah.
it is windy tonight as well, but a little bit warmer today, I believe, than yesterday.
Yeah.
Some people had to be on the soccer field yesterday for an hour and a half and then come here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I got the pleasure of meeting your team yesterday.
Yeah, nice bunch of girls.
Oh, yeah.
Need a lot of work skill-wise and team formation-wise, but then again, when you're playing mostly 6th graders against 7th and 8th graders from the opponents, it takes a while to get them up to that level. We had the same situation last year. By the end of the season, we were playing a lot better. And ooh, there it is.
Oh!
Still
Hit
in.
the corner of the post.
Rebound.
Oh. Wow, that was a great shot by Rosa Sigurandate.
Yep, she had it swerving into the far upper 90.
From our angle, it looked in, and then it hit that crossbar.
One of was saying earlier, so yeah, the last year's team, by the end of the season, they finally were starting to click more, and they finally got their first victory of the season. It was a nice way to end the year. I'm hoping with this group, because they're a little more talented, and I've got a much better goalkeeper, as I'm sure you saw
Oh yeah,
yesterday,
yeah.
that we be able to pull out some victories earlier this year.
Yeah, she did a great job. She must have had 25 saves, and just a little skill development when to step up to it. And I think if she would have, she tried to throw out some to certain people, where she had maybe punted some longer ones that might help. But yeah, she did excellent. Great job.
Yeah, even the Oak Grove coach was very complimentary about her after the game. So it's something to look forward to. She's just a 7th grader, so
Oh yeah, definitely.
a couple more years, the Orioles can start looking at her to become a goalkeeper. I should say the high school Orioles.
Well, when you look at their roster here, you've got a senior goalie and an 8th grade goalie.
Oh, I didn't even check that. Sophia Romero.
And it's
25 and 25, Alyssa Felt are now in the game for Jefferson.
so just announced number 22, Sophia Erickson, number 25, Lisa Felt, in for the Jaguars.
And I have to say, as you probably noticed yesterday too, one of the top players on the team is Halima Bigarandabi.
Oh yeah.
Younger sister of Malika. So she's got a lot of energy and great ball control.
Yeah, sometimes the younger ones get some playing time with their older siblings, and it definitely can help out.
Yeah. Of course, it's not going to happen at the high school level.
Right.
Malika
At the backyard.
Senior. Yep.
And there's a crossing shot going out.
Pretty much ball in St. Louis Park control here. I'm not sure if the wind is what's helping that or not. It appears to be going from right to left and possibly across the field as well from the far side to the near side.
So this corner kick should be in the wind, into the wind.
Yep. With it carrying back towards the goal as well, or towards into the goal.
And there it is, crossing over.
Oh.
And Jefferson kicks it out. You're right, it's been in the St. Louis Park box a little bit early on, but for the last many minutes, it's been pretty much in the Jefferson box area.
Yep.
Some substitutes coming up.
For Jefferson. Nice touch by Lola.
And Jefferson kicking it out. Substitutions for St. Louis Park coming on.
Number 3, Emma Leff. 13, Derek Creighton. And number 14, Samantha McGurgan are now in the game for St. Louis Park.
Yeah, so it just announced the substitutions coming into the game for St. Louis Park. Number 3, Emma Leff. Number 13, Derek Croton. Number 14, Samantha McGurrigan. The Jaguars kick one down. The goalie steps out of the box to kick. St. Louis Park's throw in, and Jennison right at center field with the throw.
Played backward and long ball sent up the middle. Going to be a race. first touch on that long ball was by Rafferty, but got away.
Yep, the defense held strong.
Davi gives it to Jefferson. And a nice job there stepping in was Anna Jennison. Played it to the outside. And I thought Maleko was going to steal that one, but
yeah, the Jaguar defense looks like putting it down. They're doing some of the long ball type.
to the middle, Jennison breaks that up, clears it outside to Kugler. There's a
long crossing shot.
Wide open on the right side.
Ava Bishop running down, crossing it in. Oh, it almost looked like a corner. And there's the throw. Jaguars push it down the field.
Yeah, player offside. The ref, the linesman did not call it. Now he did.
Now he did that new style of move down the field with it until she actually gets into the play.
Actually touches it.
Yeah.
Which I think I may have expressed my opinion of that last time, is that it becomes very critical and dangerous if it's right up and on top of the goalkeeper and they kick. And as I said, I had heard about that this summer. One of the youth goalkeepers got kicked in the face and ended up with a broken jaw and had to have plates and screws put into her jaw. So
yeah, that's not a good thing. You do need to have some, in the opinion of the referee, they were in the play.
Yeah.
Well, the clock has stopped at 18 minutes and 2 seconds. We're over halfway done. And one of the Jaguars, number 29, looks like she's holding the top of her head right there and being walked off.
I didn't see what happened.
Number 12, Anya Henson, and 22, Olivia Mosby are now in the game for the Orioles. Ashley Goodry is now in the game for the Jaguars.
Was played there, but the Orioles get it back.
Okay, just announced into the game, number 12, Annika Hansen, and number 22, Olivia Mosby for St. Louis Park. Kugler's got the ball, crossing it again, right in the center, right.
Handball.
Handball. It was right into Derek Croton's, right into her gut and dropped down, but handball. And
Back for Balfour. Up to Big Davi. Back into the middle. Can connect there with McGurgan.
Jennison was playing far side. Now she's playing more in the middle over on our side here now a little bit.
Also in the game for the Jaguars is 5 Grosskreutz.
Yeah, just announced into the game for the Jaguars. Number 5, Peyton Grosskreutz. Bigger Davi in the center of the field. And looks like we're doing a lot of kind of our longer passes to get outside to our outside. Basically get our wings to take it down, do the crossing shots in front of goal.
We haven't seen one for a while now. And Jaguars playing wide left.
And looks like it's out. Goal kick.
Yep. So far, just touching on what I said before with what Coach Volo told me last night. The Orioles doing a good job of defending on the weak side. So.
Be Oriole throw in. A substitution coming up.
Emma Litt looks like she may have taken an elbow into the ribs, and she's holding it, or she was holding her right side.
Looks like she's limping and going off the field and bringing in another substitution.
Yep.
So it looks like number 16 came in, Rachel Young. And number 3 is the one that's limping and stepping off, Emma Leff, as you mentioned. And in for her, I'll grab this number.
Number 16, Young, returns to the game for St. Louis Park.
The ball from
Good.
Creighton.
Yeah, good run down there. Defender right there where she tried to cross it. High launching kick into the center. Mosby trying to save it. Oh. Jaguars throw. Looks like number 3, Jasmine Ruzigar taking the throw. St. Louis Park throw in. Out on Sarah Corburst. Oh, looked like it was going up, but took a bounce into the field there. And goalie will be able to pick this one up and surveying the field. It should have.
Outside wide for Kugler. Sends it all the
Long
way
crossing all the
Yep.
way across switch fields. Ava Bishop running down, and
Now, she had originally felt the ball was going to come up a little shorter as she charged in from the side. And there's a shot. Oh, it's deflected, and it's a corner
it's
kick.
a corner kick. Yeah,
But she had she'd come forward to receive that ball, and then all of a sudden she realized it was going much further over her head, but she was able to recover and gain possession.
well, Kugler taking the corner.
Number 10, Kent is back in for St. Louis Park.
And announce number 10 Kent back in. Kent do a good header here possibly. There was a header there. Turn the ball back out. Mosby pushed it in. The defense blocked it, kicking it out. St. Louis Park regrouping. Rachel Young crossing it over to the other side. Okay, Jennison pushes the ball up. Kent pushes it out. And now it's coming to the goalie. Well, both goalies with green tops. A little bit different shades of green.
The officials missed that call there. The Oriole went up to try and get her. It went off of number 5, Grosskreutz, but neither the center or the line saw that it did not touch the Orioles.
Some aggressive play here. Yeah. There we go. Orioles get it out of there. Derek Critton.
And she's called for the foul.
Yeah, it was the second foul on Park here in the last couple minutes. Rachel Young got that other foul a little bit earlier.
Balfour clears it out. Played into Creighton by Kugler, sends it down the field, but no one there for the Orioles. Keeps Kent. Puts on the pressure.
Yep, they kept it in.
Oh, that wasn't Kent, I'm sorry. That was Kugler.
Substitutions coming in.
Multiple.
Number 12, Anna Law. 16, Namera Melismone. 23, Claire Bannigan. And number 25, Felt. Are all in the game for the Jaguars. Number 4, McClinton. 17, Sophia Davenport. And 29, Bigger and Donnelly are now in the game for the Orioles.
Yeah, they just announced 7 substitutions coming into the game with less than 10 minutes left to play. Go through that list. What's that? Yep. So in the game now is number 12, Anna Law, number 16, Namera Melismone, number 23, Claire Bannigan, and number 25, Elisa Felt for the Jaguars.
Recognition ceremony. We ask that the parents who are participating in the senior night ceremony please report to the gate near the 50-yard line.
So in St. Louis Park, that last substitution, number 4, Olivia
Once again,
Clinton.
parents participating in the senior night ceremony, please report to the gate near the 50-yard line.
And 17, Sophia Davenport was in, and 29, Bigger and Davi was back in. And our announcer was asking parents to come to the 50-yard line for the senior night ceremony. So this is the senior night, that last official home game. And here comes
Number 19, Sigrun Urdade returns to the game for St. Louis Park.
so 19, Sigrun Urdade just came back into the game. And she's got the ball. Ooh, just went out. Okay, the Jaguars throw. Elisa Felt with the ball. Down, gets it down to the box, but good kick out. And Kugler's coming down the side there. Got some room to move. Crosses it into the center to Kent.
Player making a run on the
outside. It's into the goal. Goalie's picking it up. She kicks it out to the center field. And St. Louis Park throw in. Is that Olivia Mosby taking the throw? Heading towards the center. Rough header. Going down to the park. Ooh. Goalie got the kick, but took a bounce.
We did get lucky there because it was right at the edge where she didn't know if she could play it with her hands or not. Instead of coming out and kicking it, she let the attacker come in, but she got her body in front of it, so kept it from going in the back of the net.
That was a nice step for Bigger and Davi to step in front, steal that pass. And now they're playing it across the field over to Kent on the other side. Kent's kind of taking it back. She's using her support. Clinton taking the throw.
2-7-15.
Rosa's got the ball.
Foul called, so.
Yep. Give that look with her hands up. It was on me. Explaining to the ref what she thought. But he made the call. getting it back down. Got room to. No, got through that player. Getting it in towards the center. They'll run it.
Here's the manager giving the staff cut. Like the correct pronunciation, please.
Okay, it's down in the corner to Kugler. Get ready for a cross. Cross in front of the goal. Oh, Kent's
There it
there.
is.
In. Score. Kent from Kugler. Or was it from Kugler? There, watch the Kugler crossed it. So it's probably 2 assists because then it got hit back into Kent. So here comes a replay here. So it's coming down to Kugler right here. And then Kent's in here. Who gets it first? No, oh, it's the defender, off the defender to Kent, and Kent puts it in.
10-23. 35-05.
So the defender wasn't able to get that out of there, and Kent was right there to take advantage.
Scoring for St. Louis Park, number 10, Ellie Kent. The assist goes to number 23, Rafferty Kugler. Time of the goal, 35-05. Kent from Kugler at 35-05. Number 2, Gallagher, 7, Cornwall, and number 15, Bianchi, return to the game for Bloomington Jefferson.
Jefferson's
Number 11, Bishop,
got a little pressure on now. Let's get back.
Yeah. So we got to go get that one evened up.
Like they got a sub there. They're doing the throw in, so I don't know if the ref not letting them substitute, or is that a...
Probably wasn't up at the line in time, so get a chance on the next chance.
There's the throw into the box.
Here comes, ooh, there was a foul called.
Or a handball or a foul. Or... See a possible replay there maybe? No. Okay, passing it out. Got some room. Out to Kugler. Kugler that far across. Switch fields. St. Louis Park was really doing with that far across and really pushed the defense.
Kent almost caught up to it, so it looked like she wouldn't have any chance, and then there was just a streak of lightning.
Yeah.
She just moved in there.
There comes the throw for the Jaguars.
Okay. Plays it forward.
And it's out. The St. Louis Park throw in here. Looks like Rosa Sigrandate is going to take the throw.
Number 2, Janison returns to the game for the Orioles.
Anna Jennison back in the game for St. Louis Park. Oh, and it's back to Rosa on her throw, and it's she's crossing.
Ooh.
Right
at the goal line.
Yeah, right there. Grabbed it right underneath bar level. It was going for far post, wasn't it?
Yep. Nice steal there. Davi plays it forward to Rosa.
Out to Kent. Kent in the center with it.
She's got a player breaking on the outside. She finds her.
Yeah, Ava Bishop there trying to run it down, get it back to McClinton. Clinton's got some room.
For support. Knocked out.
Jaguars throw with less than 2 minutes to play.
In the first half.
In the first half. High kick out of bounds. Looks like Rachel Young's going to do the throw, or no?
No, McClinton.
McClinton.
Seriously, I asked her if she wanted it back, and she's like, I don't care.
St. Louis Park got another throw.
A little over a minute remaining in the first half. Played into the middle. Oh, pushed out of the way, and the foul is not called.
Talking to the referee saying,
Yep.
I was fouled.
He looked at it and he waved it on, although she was definitely pushed straight in the back or square in the back. Nice little fake there by Lola Ruff.
Well, now is the time to take a shot with 30-some seconds left.
If they can get one up there, there's
Oop.
Rosa with the ball and fouled.
Oop. They got 30-some seconds to set up here and take this. So Kent's getting ready to take it.
She's impossible to hit.
Down to 20 seconds.
She's impossible.
That's what they're going to do. 15 seconds.
Doesn't matter how tight it is. It's like killing my wrist, so I'm gonna make it less.
And over.
Just wide of the
Goes
goal.
wide. So time will run out now.
Yeah, they won't get the.
There you can see
Goal
the clock
kickoff.
on our screen here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Halftime.
Yep, and there's St. Louis Park with much of the pressure the whole first half. And the Orioles finally capitalized on an opportunity at the 35-minute and 5-second mark to take a 1-0 lead. And that's where we stand right now, Dale.
That was definitely a great goal. They did many crosses, so that was a cross that worked. Went off defender, and Kent was right there and just put it in, laid it in. Very nice goal, and with the amount of playing time or time of possession, I'd say Park deserves to be up 1-0.
Yeah, and I don't think there was more than a couple shots out the St. Louis Park goal throughout the game. So that's where we stand 1-0 at half, and we'll be back. Oh, I take that back. We're going to stay up for the senior night presentation. So you'll see the players are coming up onto the field.
It's fine, Brady. That means she's getting a call, a text, or she has
And
an
their
alarm.
parents should be lined up somewhere near
Or whatever her goal is.
the gate near the 50-yard line. So should be.
We got that coach Benji Kent directing traffic, and you got Brad Brubaker out there getting lined up.
Senior soccer players and strength managers will be recognized for their 3 to 4 years of their time, talent, and dedication to the St. Louis Park High School girls soccer program. And here to recognize these outstanding fine young athletes is David Davenport. You're on. It's on. Good evening. Thank you for coming tonight as we honor these seniors and
I said seniors.
high school players in the next chapter of their life. First, we'd like to recognize
They can't hear.
yes.
Is that good, David? Okay. All right. First, we're going to recognize number 9, Alex
listen to-
Balfour. Parents,
Alec Balfour, a fantastic senior defender, had stellar years at St. Louis Park on the varsity squad.
Alex's favorite soccer memory is the first time playing on the turf as a freshman.
Not sure if we have a microphone on the outside picking up the PA system or not.
Traveling a lot, she says. Next, we'd like to recognize number 29.
Next up, number 29, Malika Biggerandavi, number 2 of 3 Biggerandavi girls.
Her parents,
Uh,
Laura and
Her
John
older
Paul
sister
Biggerandavi.
going through here a few years ago, and her younger sister currently in 7th grade, the middle school, soon to become a high school player.
Going to church camp and hanging out with friends.
Her father very involved in
Next, we'd like
soccer
to
as well.
recognize number 23, Rafferty Kugler.
And Rafferty Kugler, a fabulous forward and sometime midfielder for the Orioles over the past few years.
Rafferty's
Great
favorite
goal
soccer
scorer,
memory was winning the
and
conference
she
year.
was just
Her
very, very
post-high school
talented.
plans include attending the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
And she plans to go to the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
Next, we'd like to honor number 1, Olivia Massey.
Massey, the goalkeeper, first year in goal for the Oriole,
And Brian
doing a
Massey.
great job for the Oriole squad.
Favorite soccer memory is during freshman year.
Had her mother as a player for me back when she was in 5th and 6th grade, and
Oh, yeah.
and then again
Her
in
activities
junior
and
high.
hobbies outside of soccer include math team, hiking, medical research, painting, and
And her
traveling.
father Brian was a basketball player at St. Louis Park
Next, we'd like
Junior
to
High
recognize
back
number
then, and
45,
he was
Kevin
on the A
Rayner.
team and I was a B team coach, so I got to know him
And
quite
her
well
parents,
too.
Kevin Roll and Karen Roll
Yeah,
and
it's
Pete
great
Rayner.
to
Number
see
45. I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, it's great to see the change as they move up there. And
Yep.
families
artistic,
and
confident.
Devin
Her
Rayner,
activities
number
and hobbies
45.
outside of
She
soccer
played
are
for
equal
me
on
at the
newspaper,
junior
theater,
high
and
as well.
singing. Next, we'd like to recognize number 19.
Number 19,
Rosa
Rosa Sigranardoti. And again, I can't tell you much about her since this is, oh, that's why she came from Iceland as an exchange student this year, so that's why I don't know much about her, but she works hard. She has a tremendous shot.
Oh, yeah.
Very strong.
Very much.
And then she is going to travel.
We should be up 2-0 with that shot that hit that crossbar.
Yep. And then finally, Annika Vignes, another player who I had at junior high and traveling program. Very hard-working player, always trying to do her best, and nice to see her make it in the varsity level the last couple of years. Father was very involved with the St. Louis Park traveling soccer program as well.
Last but certainly not least, we'd like to recognize the team manager for the
Team
last
manager,
2 years.
which I really do not know who that is.
Samu Yanamandara.
Oh, Sam Yu. I take that back. I didn't recognize her. Sam Yu played soccer for me at the junior high as well. And great kid, very intelligent, very talented in things other as well as soccer.
Let's give all these fabulous seniors and their families a round of applause.
Very good. Giving them applause right now. Well deserved.
Yep, they'll be sorely missed by the Orioles, but as happens with all the seniors, they must move on and with their lives and their careers and bring on new young blood into the system.
That's right. Well, getting ready for their picture and got their flowers and.
So I think we're going to break right now for the rest of the halftime, and we'll be back with the second half after this.
If I say heads up, what does that mean to you? It means be aware, be alert. Be prepared to prevent something bad from happening, like a concussion. Most concussions are preventable if you make the effort. Wear a helmet when you bike, wear a seatbelt when you're in the car, and always be aware and be safe. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. You want to prevent a concussion? It's time to be heads up.
And we're back as action just underway here in the second half of the St. Louis Park Orioles Bloomington Jefferson Jaguar game here at St. Louis Park Stadium. This is Ira Gerwitz along with Dale Tatarek bringing you this match. And right now we've got Kugler keeping the ball, maneuvering, and the ball just got out past the foot of Anna Jennison.
Yeah, the Jaguars did kick off to start this half, and they kicked off right at the time we were coming back. It was a quick halftime with the senior night presentations taking up a good portion of the time. So I think that maybe the Jaguars got a little more coach talk time here with the St. Louis Park team participating in their senior night. But they're up 1-0, so hopefully they can just keep doing what they're doing.
We'll see what kind of adjustments both teams made. I know that Coach Volo is a very good coach, as I coached against him many times in the traveling league. In fact, we shared a memory again last night that I always mention when somebody says they know him. In all the years he's coached, he's never been ejected from a game except the game he played against me. And it was just that the official was doing a really bad job, and so he told us to get away from each other on the sideline, and we were friends. We weren't arguing, and that's what I said. We're friends. We're not arguing. And then Coach Vulo said, "We're just talking about how bad you are." So he got the boot.
Well, that probably wasn't the politically correct thing to
No,
say
no,
there.
that's for sure. Rosa with the ball plays it ahead, but is blocked by the defense for Jaguars.
Bigger and Davi fighting for it. Oh, pushes it out, but well,
Played up the line right to a Jefferson player. That shot, top of the box. You can tell the wind brought that one back out, and there's a bicycle kick. And goes wide, high, past the goal. It'll be a goal kick for St. Louis Park.
well, it's about 5 minutes to 6, and the lights are on. We're under the lights.
Yeah,
It's dark a little earlier now.
boy, it sure does. And then next month we have daylight savings time.
Yep.
Or should I say we go off of daylight savings time. And then we'll go right into basketball season.
That's right. It's coming up.
I was just sitting there over the weekend going, boy, I got to put the 6AA section tournament information together. And I looked at the date and I go, oh my God, the section seed meeting is on October 8th. So tomorrow is my day to spend putting all the rest of the information together and get it out to all the teams and the athletic directors of the section 6AA coach or schools that,
Okay.
that are in the 6AA section, obviously. But yeah, the season goes quick.
Yeah, speaking of basketball, we'll have to check our phones in a little bit when the Lynx are going to be playing a desperation game after losing their first one.
Yeah, they got off to an awfully bad start. If they hadn't dug themselves a 26-point deficit, they probably would have won that game.
Yeah, they could have won it pretty big after
Yep.
that.
Yep. But the Sparks are an awfully good team.
Well, Jennison pushed it up here some. Kugler to the outside. Decided, do I go down the line? Yep, she goes down the line to Rosa. Rosa back to Kugler. Kugler looking. Crossover.
Player wide open.
Wide open. She wasn't able to
Control that ball.
That was Devin Raynor. She just needed to drop it to her feet. And ball's coming out. St. Louis Sparks throw in, and Jennison's getting ready to take the throw. Substitution coming in.
Number 11, Bishop returns to the game for St. Louis Park.
So just announced number 11, Ava Bishop, back in the game. Moved into a defensive position on the far side. No, offensive on the far side. Kugler crossing into the center. Kugler over to Bishop. Bishop lining up. Taking it wrong. Takes a
Deflected.
shot, but deflected, but to the goalie.
I think that one was going wide. Deflection actually kept it unplayed.
Jennison heads it up to Rachel Young. Back to Big Randavi. Randavi kicking it back. Okay, Balfour got some room to move it up. Looking where to go. Going outside to Kugler. Kugler's got an open space down the line. Looks like another cross.
Oh, there's.
Oh, and Rosa.
Oh,
And And the defense.
She made a nice little turn there, but shot was wide. It looked like she may have hurt her knee a little bit. She's
Here comes a replay here, crossing over it. Rosa settling it, turning it. Yeah, the defender kind of kicked it so it was going out, and the other defender didn't know if it was going to be a goal kick or not. Kicked it Jaguars' head, but Jensen puts it in. Rachel Young taking it across the field.
nice move by Bigger and Davi. Or was that McClendon?
Yeah, McClinton. Kugler now coming in another cross.
That's behind the goal. Good idea.
Well, they got players that could go down the side of the field fast and do these crosses and get the player in the center there. And nice block there, turning. Kent was there, Kugler was there, but defense got it out.
That's played out wide, and it's a throw in for the Jaguars. Here comes Jefferson. Shot played into her, pass played in the middle near the penalty spot. Goes out. It's an Oriole throw in.
Deep in their territory. Yeah, kept it in. And Jaguars number 7, Colverst, tries to kick it down the line, but it goes out. And the throw in to Burkholz and comes right out. So St. Louis Park takes that second throw, and now they move it into Jaguar territory. Kugler takes the throw to Kent, and back to Kugler, and crosses to the center.
Yep.
Ava Bishop there.
She could have just had a lighter touch, been able to go around the left side on that fullback, but easy to say from up here.
Yep, Rachel Young to Kugler, and Kugler's got some time moving in the center. He's got 2 players on her.
Nice ball into Rosa.
Closer to Bigger and Davi, and she's making some moves.
There's a long shot right at the goalkeeper.
Yeah, that was Vignes taking that shot.
Vignes again with the ball. Luntz got rid of it. Got it to her teammate. Jennison with it, plays it up the line, coming back for Kent.
Kent down the line, but it's picked off.
But she
I think the
gets
intent
it
was,
back.
Yep, got it back. Well, they got it back about 3 times there. And
Oh, nice
Oh,
move around
shoot.
the defender. Oh, she had
Rosa was
Rosa,
waiting. Yeah, she was waiting for it, but the defender stepped in front of her. It was a good cross. The Jaguars, number 15, Bianchi, was moving down into the box. Bianchi.
Bianchi from a long line of Bianchis at Jefferson.
Okay.
Hockey.
Okay.
John Bianchi was the coach.
Okay. Some substitutions getting ready to come in here at the next stop. Both teams, so ball goes out, so they'll be coming in.
Number 25, Felton, 29, Goodman, return to the game for Jefferson. And number 21, Ruff, returns to the game for St. Louis Park.
So I just announced 29 Lola Ruff for St. Louis Park back in the game. And in the game for Jefferson is number 25, Elisa Felt, and number 29, Ashley Goodry. And Kent just stole the ball, moving down in towards the box, pushes it across, and oh, Kugler just got it before the line, put it into the center, and the defense kicks it out. Good play, good movement, good execution.
Rosa just stole it and forced a turnover, and it's a corner kick now for the Orioles. Orioles continue to put, I thought it was a corner kick. Referee or the linesman looked like he was signaling it down, but
A nice throw and
tipped up top.
very quickly moves to center field.
Megan Rendavi did a nice job recovering, intercepting.
Balfour and passing it out. McClinton moving. She's got room.
Ooh, Rosa got a touch on it, played it back to Kent, but
Kent out to Kugler.
got an overlap
Kugler.
coming by Jennison. There it is.
Yeah, she saw her. Must have been talking on the field. Good pass.
Back out to Rosa. There's a shot. Goalkeeper pulls it in. A little bit higher may have given her a little bit of a problem. You'll see it's
Yeah. Rachel Young moving down, got some space in between. Off the Jaguar, goes out. Jennison taking the throw, taking the look. Chooses down the line. Header off the Jaguars into Kugler and then into the center and out.
good shoulder charge by Maleka.
Jennison pushed it in. Jaguars got a long kick down towards the box. The goalie kick up from there.
Nice setter there by Lola Ruff.
Yeah,
Carries
she's
it
got
out.
some room to take it down the side there. And back to her. Uses some support. Plays it back up. Give and go. Nice throw to Lola.
Played off the Jefferson player and it's thrown in again for the Orioles.
And the throw to Lola and comes back. And comes out.
Number 5, Gross Crates is back in for the Jaguars.
So just announced 5, Peyton Grosskreutz back into the game for the Jaguars. And here comes the Jaguars throw in. Wow, that was a long throw. Must have been a good 35 yards. Good Balfour moving around with the ball. Goes out. Jaguars throw. Jennison stops it to push up.
She
So
didn't stop
mad.
covering for Balfour, who had made the play out near
Oh,
the
it's gonna
touchline.
be so much fun.
Oh, and here it's laid out there. Good sprint. There's an opportunity. She's got somebody right on her back, though. Pass it up to,
And intercepted.
yep. Yeah, good job with Bishop getting down in position. And good. There she is in the replay here, getting in, but she's got a player right on her, and a player right in front of her. And then tried to play it up, but Defense stopped right in front of, stepped in front of Rosa to block that. So just announced Olivia Mosby, number 22 for St. Louis Park, back into the game. Figured it out, a nice pullback and then a pass forward. McClinton's pushing it and
Whoa. Still loose.
It was loose and
Yep, it's a goal.
it's a goal. Scored by Kugler, and that was, I'd say that would count as an assist, right? Well, it went to the goalie. Number 4, McClinton puts it right across. Goalie's hands on it, but it goes out, and
Kugler scores from McClinton. 54-44. 56-44 rather.
Park, number 23, Rafferty Kugler. The assist goes to number 4, Olivia McClinton. Time at the goal, 56-54. Kugler from McClinton at 5-6, 5-4.
definitely a 2-goal lead changes the perspective of the game.
Absolutely, and you're almost halfway through the second half, so, and the Orioles continue to keep the pressure on in the Jefferson end. All they have to do is be aware that they don't have a breakdown on defense with a chance for a breakaway.
Yeah, McClinton was really aggressive down there trying to make something happen, and then you put it in front of that goalie. You thought the goalie would have that one, but it was just out of reach, and you know that falling around, and St. Louis Park, Rafferty Kugler was right there, right where you're supposed to be to move that ball in.
Yep.
Well, I'm getting ready for, it looks like Jaguars got about 5 substitutes getting ready to come in.
Fresh legs. I'm sure the coach probably had a few choice words.
Yep. Oh, Kent went down there, but looks like she's up and okay. A little bit of a limp now.
Yeah, a little bit of hobble, but I think she's walking it off. Yeah, she's fine.
That's that medical treatment. Walk it off, right?
Nice touch there.
Oh, and Rosa gathers it up.
Who was that in the middle who got that little touch to get around? Was that Lola Ruff?
Yeah, I think so. Foul called. Okay, the Jaguars taking the direct kick. Right to Kent, heads it back. Davi kicks it out.
Yeah, got it off the outside of her foot. Couldn't keep it in play.
Well, it gives time for all these substitutes to come in. We got 5 Jaguars coming in and a St. Louis Park player.
Number 3, Ruziger, 9, Burkholz, 12, Wall, number 16, Bianchi, and 22, Bob, return to the game for
Well
the
played.
Jaguars.
Well played up the line.
13, Creighton, returns to the game for the Orioles.
Okay, so St. Louis Park, number 13, Derek Creighton back in the game with 5 substitutes. So basically for the Jaguars, get those fresh legs and get try to make something happen. I'm sure the coach said, let's get some movement, some act, you know.
Yeah, like I said, I'm sure he had choice words, but we got to start getting into position better. We got to have more hustle, control those passes, which is something the Orioles have done quite well. Nice dribble around the defenders. Or the attackers, I should say. Nice cross in. Oh, shot just wide.
And here comes the cross on the replay coming in.
Is that Kent?
Goes out, and it's a corner kick off the defense. Yeah, Kent was there. Defender stepped in front, knocked it out.
Davi puts it in top of the box. It's tapped there by one of the Orioles. Shot was blocked. Now it's cleared out. Ruff with the ball, plays it out wide. Bigger and Davi. Plays it into the middle. It's Kent with the ball, drops it back. Ruff back to Bigger and Davi, but it's intercepted. Balfour will get there as usual. Plays it back to the goalkeeper.
Oh, Balfour's got a little room. Big kick up.
Intercepted by the Orioles, knocked out of touch by Jennison.
Okay, Ruzigar at the throw in.
Little hesitation, but the Orioles come away with it.
Yeah, McClinton's in there. McClinton's listed as a defender on here, and I thought she started in defense, but she's up there playing forward and did a good job contributing on that last goal.
I know it was the 1 year I had her at the middle school. She played pretty much forward.
Okay.
So.
Park's keeping the pressure on their defensive end, but getting it out. Passing the center. Oh, off the back of the
Got
foot.
Rafferty down on the right side. And she checks back to the ball. Sorry, didn't mean to speak over you.
No. Jennison was back for support, so it's like we're backing each other up on our team here, and I'll get ready for another cross here. And crossed it in, and it's in. So Kent scores, number 10, second goal. That looked like a cross from, is it Ava Bishop in?
I couldn't see it. Maybe
Let's
Whitlow picked
watch
it up.
this replay here, but yeah, Ava Bishop's got it, going down the sideline, getting towards the line there, putting the cross across there. Kent right there, kicks it right in.
Just great redirection of the kick by Kent.
Scoring for St. Louis Park, her second goal of the game, number 10, Ellen Kent. The assist goes to number 11, Ava Bishop. Time of the goal, 63-34. Kent from Bishop at 63-34.
Okay, 4 substitutes for the Jaguars, and looks like 3 substitutes for St. Louis Park in the game. 3-goal lead now with 16 minutes and 26 seconds left.
That third goal is always a very important one, as that 2-1 margin isn't right enough, but 3-goal margin usually is enough, especially this late in the match. Comes out a chance for Jefferson, but the Oriole defense keeps stepping in front of their opportunities.
Also in the game for St. Louis Park is 18, Emma
Hannah Odlin will take the throw-in for the Orioles.
Yeah, I think she just substituted in, number 5, Hannah.
That one popped off and right in the face.
Annika Hansen in there. Yeah, the ball rolls out, and Emma Roloff going to take the throw in here.
16,
Substitutions for both teams.
Jaguars. Number 14, McDurgan, and 15, Bigness are back in for the Orioles.
So substitutions just announced. The Jaguars, number 16, Simone, and St. Louis Park, 14 and 15 came in, McGurgan and Bigness. Another substitution here. They're really, with 15 minutes left, making sure everybody gets an opportunity.
Yeah, and you know, give some experience to some of the kids that don't get as much playing time.
So that was 17. Sophia Davenport announced in for St. Louis Park there. Less than 15 minutes left of the game. 3-goal lead. I think that's comfortable. Get some more playing time. Both teams with some fresh legs now.
Yeah. Jaguar throwing.
Number 12, Law, and 16, Melismo are back in for Jefferson.
Yeah, just announced number 12, Anna Lowell. Back into the game for the the Jaguars. You know, I was thinking Jacksonville. I have a nephew that has played their punter for them.
Oh, really?
But he left there. He played for them for 4 years. Now he's playing for Tampa Bay. So he was in Minnesota punting.
Ah.
We rooted for him to have lots of plays against the Vikings.
What is his name?
Brian Anger, number 19. He's also the holder for the extra points and field goals. So we were rooting for him to punt a lot against us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Johnson, their defense is pushing it out to the side, but we continue.
Oh, there's a long shot.
And it's in!
Goalkeeper couldn't catch it and went right into the goal.
It's in the center of the hugs there. Let's see, we'll have to watch his replay. I think it might be number 17.
That's what it's looking like as they're coming off here.
So it's going to cross over here. Nice long shot off the goalie and in.
Sophia
17.
Davenport.
Yeah, she's.
Scoring for St. Louis Park, number 17, Sophia Davenport. Time of the goal, 67-50. Davenport at 67-50.
Hannah Odlin with the ball and goes out. Going to take the throw. Very comfortable 4-0 lead right now.
Yep.
So looks like this will put St. Louis Park
into a tie for first.
But with the tiebreaker of beating the team they're tied with.
Yep. Odlin has it, or knocks it out of play, and it's a throw in for Jefferson. Play nicely broken up there by the Oriole defense.
It's like St. Louis Park's loss was to Chanhassen in the conference, 3-1.
That was quite early in the season, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
There's a long shot that's way high and wide by the Jaguars.
Number 45, Rayner returns to the game for the Orioles.
Looks like Bloomington plays Chanhassen in 2 days, so we'll see where they end up. Chanhassen does have an undefeated record, but have played much fewer conference games. So this is a very important game here.
Island drops it back.
Oh, good cut in to keep the ball. Good.
Was Emma Roloff that
Push it down. They're breaking towards cross.
nice deflection there by the defense, played in the middle, right in front of the goal, and that's scooped up there by Massey. Seldom tested today. Pass across was intercepted.
And it rolls back into the box for the goalie. And it's got a little bit of time to take a look, set up.
I do too. Oh.
Nice high punt.
Me and
To
Anna were
midfield.
bad, though. We were
Header by Jaguars.
And a foul called against Bloomington.
So just under 10 minutes here, 9:55.
better. We're nicer now.
Like Balfour's taking the kick. Cross, look at.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice spin move.
Nice spin move, yeah. Had a good spin, but the ball got caught up with the defender. Well, Balfour is making a move. Every now and then, St. Louis Park defenders do make a good move down, and then the rest of the defense, ensures they cover.
Yep, they don't want to give up any cheap goals right now.
Hate it. I don't know how to correct people either. When they call me that, I'm just like.
A throw in by the Jaguars.
Gross Crates returns to the game for Bloomington Jefferson.
Bloomington Jefferson just subbed that was announced, number 5, Peyton Grosskreutz into the game. St. Louis Park's throw coming up.
And Jefferson has all juniors and seniors except for one defender, where the Orioles have several 10th graders, 9th grader,
8th grader.
yep, 8th grader, a few juniors and seniors.
Just send it.
I believe that's another thing that Coach said to me last night, is that it's in its trying to find the word for it, the rotation, where now all the upperclassmen are there playing,
Do you think I can make the
and then they got to start again with the younger kids and
Yep.
bring them up. So this could be their strong year. With next year maybe a slight downturn because of the youth having to get up into the varsity and learn how to play at this level.
Yep, exactly.
You're so mean. You were full of that.
Jaguars throw. Nice long throw. It's up to the box area. Yes, they just don't have the pressure. St. Louis Park grabs it, gets it up. Moves
Right.
it back to midfield.
I think overall, just watching gameplay, St. Louis Park has more speed
Yeah.
than the Jefferson team does.
No, it's a song. It's about like street sports.
Okay, Balfour with it. And moving down the sideline. Odland.
Off of, well, I thought it was off of Odland, but they didn't call that.
Okay, roll off with that throw and just overhead tried for that St. Louis Park's throw. Looks like they've got subs waiting over there.
2-4 and
Like they were waiting. It looks like the ref's not looking back to.
He is now.
Yeah, I think that was Brad Brubaker's voice that got to him.
Yeah, that one's quite loud.
number 2, Jennison, 4, McClinton, and number 12, Hanson are back in for the Orioles.
Yeah, 12 Monica Hansen in there. Oh, and then play into the center.
Creighton fighting for the ball.
Oh, good pressure there.
Rayner was pressuring it, but Jefferson kept possession. Now here they come. Knocked out a play by Creighton. Nope, they called it against Jefferson. And that wasn't Creighton anyway. That was number 12, Hanson.
Yep. Oh, a nice kick downfield. Our defense are right there. So what was that?
Foul called.
So foul on St. Louis Park. Okay, they're going to line up. Ball's on the
About 39 yards out from goal.
She kicked it low into the Park player. I thought, with less than 5 minutes to play, I thought you'd take a hard shot on goal and have players crashing in there.
Yeah. But maybe don't have the leg to put it that far.
Yeah. Okay, throw in for the Jaguars and up and over. And St. Louis Park kicks it out. Kind of using up the clock right now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no intentional kicking it out here, but I think they're just, when it does go out, it
Uses time.
and the throw in and the Parks kicked it out again.
3.5 minutes left.
Comes the throw. They do have some good long throws.
Ooh, that one got all the way through and untouched right to Massey.
And she throws it to the outside. Kick in the center. A head up and Rayner with it. And okay, now we got some movement here. And then
I thought that was going to be offsides at first.
yeah, I did too at first, but then it readjusted. Well, Jennison's got good speed, so she'll control it back to the goalie. And goalie, nice kick to midfield. Yeah, St. Louis Park's always got a defender there.
Yep.
And then kick to the outside.
Odlin carries it back to the inside. It was deflected off of Jefferson player, but it gets all the way across. A long ball played into the box area. It's going to go out.
Out for a goal kick with 2 minutes left.
Yep.
Substitutions.
Well, St. Louis Park having a great showing against what I was led to believe was a strong Jefferson team. But they could be strong because I know the Oriole team is very good.
Yeah, they're showing very good skills here, very good speed here, very good. Connecting those outside, those crosses, and putting players in the right places, working together.
Number 3, Rusinger, 10, Diedrich, and number 29, Goodry
So Jefferson for the last minute and a half just substituted in 3 players. So the 1 minute mark was just announced. A long throw. They had some good throw-ins here.
Both players got that kick on that ball along the touchline there. It went the Orioles' way.
Jason Olson,
30 seconds left. And kind of kicked it down, but defense is right there. Johnson was good enough to grab it. Making a move there. McGurgan, big kick back. Clinton got a nice header back into the midfield. Outside to Odland. Just seconds. And there's the game.
Yep. Well, very convincing win by the Orioles, 4-0. I think that's something that Jefferson didn't expect.
No.
But the Orioles, fabulous defense the entire game, keeping Jefferson out of their zone for probably 90% of the game, taking lots of control of the ball, moving it around, getting shots, and maybe one lucky goal out there, but other than that, all 3 of the other ones were very solid goals that nobody can complain about. It's just
It's just what
nice.
you teach these players, to cross the ball in and cross it across the goal, and then have somebody there. And that's the thing. Whenever they crossed it, somebody was there, was able to finish it off, and the crossing and the finishing were 2 big points there.
Exactly.
And, a great game for St. Louis Park.
I'll go a quick recap of the scoring in the game. In the 35th minute or actually the 36th minute, 35:05, Ellie Kent from Rafferty Kugler to make it 1-0. In the second half, it was Rafferty Kugler from Olivia McClinton to make it 2-0. That was at 56:44. At 63:34, Ellie Kent from Ava Bishop to make it 3-0. And at 67:50, Davenport, Sophia Davenport, scores unassisted to make it 4-0, and that's what the final score is. So, again, a very solid performance by the St. Louis Park Orioles. Total domination.
I agree.
And it puts them into a tie for first place with the Jefferson Jaguars.
Exactly. So, and they got that tiebreaker, and just showed what they were made of, and just very good showing, like you said.
So that's the end of the match with the score: St. Louis Park 4, Bloomington Jefferson 0. We want to thank you for watching here on Park TV 16, and see you next time.